Welcome to the Fear Fiction Podcast. Fearfic is the term for short horror fiction, mostly posted on the web. It includes any and all related subgenres. Join three assholes talking basement goo Slimebeast, inebriated interstellar traveler Abysmii, and irritable ghostly man-horde Dead Palette, as they read all stories horror and internet-related, paragraph by paragraph, and bullshit while they do it. From adolescent revenge fantasies to subtle postmodern narratives about real-life events and everything in between, they read it and critique. You better believe it. Kick it to the cold open, white boy.
So I got some hot news for you guys. I got an update. I got a new thing. You want to hear about it?
Going to the Kylie Minogue concert together?
Yeah, I'm going to the Kylie Minogue concert. I'm gonna put on my face paint. I'm gonna get all tatted up. I'm gonna get a life insurance policy. And then I'm going to listen quietly and be respectful.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, anyway, I found the most fake stories on all of Reddit.
Excellent.
You know how No Sleep supposed to be real, but we all know it's fake?
Yeah.
Let's Not Meet supposed to be real, but we know at least some of them are fake, possibly.
Yes.
I found the subreddit with the most fake-ass shit you could ever fucking read that mostly follows a formula and is mostly totally unbelievable. It's called Entitled Parents. Have you heard about it?
No.
It's all people's first-hand accounts of dealing with entitled parents, like in stores and different things like that. And they all follow, I'm gonna overstate this, so just take this with a grain of salt, but they mostly follow the same formula, which is, I was working, in a store, in an antique store where we have a rare collection of old landmines. And this woman came in and in that voice we all recognize said, excuse me? And, I looked down and she had her 3-year-old son with her. And she said, my son would like that landmine in the, display case over there. And I said, sure, ma'am. That landmine is $25,000. She said, $25,000? I'll pay you 50 cents. And I said, no, ma'am, that I don't think you understand history, troublesome parent. And so I turn away for a split second, look back to see her opening the display case and handing the ancient historical landmine to her son, who's screaming and saying, funny fwisbee, me like funny fwisbee. It follows all these same types of beats. And then, of course, he throws it like a frisbee against the wall. It breaks. The mother runs out of the store with their child. But don't worry, because they press charges later and they find who she is, and now she has community service. It's just like, there are so many stories. The reason I got into this was, the recommended fucking YouTube videos, where it was just like people reading posts and being like, the latest things from entitled parents. And I listened to some of them and I'm like, I'm noticing some themes here that don't really square up.
That's the thing about YouTube is really, unfortunately, it promotes people just finding stuff written somewhere on the internet and then reading it and reacting to it, which is really lazy. Like, I don't know what people do.
Disgusting and stupid.
Yeah.
So anyway, so what are we doing?
In all sincerity, when other people do it, it's awful. When we do it, it's great, though.
Right.
When we do it, it's genius art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
we just took you guys, all of y'all, on a great alternate reality game. Our little special Mormon boy got abducted. Mm-hmm. We did adventures. We created stuff.
That wasn't real?
It was also real.
Oh.
But for them, because they weren't there when it happened, it's an ARG. For us, it was real.
I see.
We were just reporting the news.
So what DP is saying is that he orchestrated the whole thing.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I see. It was an inside job.
Elias's abduction was an inside job.
I don't work at YouTube.
Oh, damn.
And if I did, I would do everything in my power to prevent them from deleting YouTube poops.
Let's be honest, though. Does anybody really work at YouTube?
Automatons, soulless automatons.
But anyway.
So we're going to be reading some redneck containment peoples.
I like the idea that RPC is so backward that they have the C and P backward in their name. Redneck containment people, aka the RPC. Wait. No.
Redneck political correctness.
Oh, damn.
Am I right?
Redneck policies, Cletus.
Oh, jeez. Who the fuck is Cletus? You don't work here no more. Oh.
It's redneck policies, Cletus. Like you're always talking to Cletus about it.
Oh, God.
Real police cops.
Rancid pickle clots.
Repercussions, percussions, concussions.
Repercussions
is fine. Covers all of it.
We shouldn't have let that guy name our website after he got hit in the head. Repercussions, percussions, concussions.
Go to sleep, Jeremy.
Cletus, who did this? I don't know.
Oh, that's concussion. That's repetitive concussion, Jeremy.
Oh, man. The hottest toy this holiday season, repeated concussion, Jeremy. Shake him to make him forget math, you know?
Concussion me, Jeremy.
Oh, man.
Throw him down
There's a commercial of like kids playing with like little dolls and G.I. Joes and stuff, and they're banging them against things, and their parents are like, "You can't do that. You're going to break the toys." And then they're like, "Oh, what are we going to do?" And then they go to the store, and the parents get the kids repeated concussion Jeremy, complete with football helmet.
Repeated concussion Jeremy even has voice lines. What year is it?
Where am I?
Yeah, exactly.
Who are you?
I forget my father's face.
Is Reagan still president? Jeremy, you were born during the Clinton years. What are you talking about?
Jeremy. Yes, he is. Oh, no. Screw with his sense of reality, as it is fragile and possibly broken.
Oh, man.
So we're going to read some more Reagan podcast. We're going to start with Reagan Podcast 909.
Reagan Podcast Creationists.
Central.
RPC.
Yeah, would the RPC be creationists? They just have that's where their headquarters is located, in a creationist museum. You pull.
Let's be honest, it's in the back of the creationist museum.
Yeah.
I like the idea of every article at some point saying, this anomalous object created by God for unknown reasons.
I don't know why we ridicule them so hard. We have nothing against them.
No. We have to have our memes, and some people have to get steamrolled underground, under the bus.
We found this weird soda, obviously put there by Jesus.
Yep.
Jesus Rex.
The existence of a soda thereby necessitates the need for a soda maker, you see.
I would love
there to be a fucking origin. It's always just God for each and every single one of them. God.
Object class special God creation.
Oh man.
Hazard type devilry.
Do you think that the RPC doesn't believe in anything that the SCP claims to contain? It's like, that's what those scientists would have you believe, that there's a crystal that turns you into crystals.
The SCP is just like, no such thing exists. I don't even know what you're talking about. We agree, it's not real. Maybe that's what the RPC is. They're just people who have been given so many Class A amnestics that they've lost the script.
I remember something about a giant lizard that eats worlds. Pretty sure Jesus made it, but
Yep.
St. Michael come down from the holy mountain and said, here's a toaster that doesn't toast anything.
It's just a broken toaster.
Oh man, are we going to create another organization that just collects anomalous objects that are just broken?
No, I think that's just the defunct wing of the RPC.
This VHS cassette has all of its tape on the outside. It's fucked.
We do make fun of them, but no ill will meant. It's just really fucking funny.
Cletus, repeated head injury, Jeremy. We mean no ill will.
Repeated.
All right.
RPC 909, registered phenomenon code 909, object class yellow, alpha yellow, hazard type regenerative, toxic, explosive, devilry, homosexuality. Containment protocols RPC 909 is to be stored within a climate-controlled standard medium item containment locker measuring at least 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. The containment cell is to be electronically locked when RPC 909 is not in use for testing. The object is currently housed in Site 4, Section 18, Hall 9, Locker 14K.
All right, now Abysmii, do you want to describe what's in the image before or after reading the description?
After.
Okay.
RPC 909 is a wooden pallet crate containing 24 glass bottles of soft drinks. The crate measures 50 centimeters by 25 centimeters by 30 centimeters. The object's sides are formed of cedar fastened with LOX screws. A wooden lid fits into grooves formed by the top of the crate. The crate's exterior is covered with a faded coat of bright blue paint. On each side of the crate, there is a large dark red logo stating, Amazing Co. Soda. Get refresh.
Ooh.
All right. RPC 909 was discovered inside Site 47's maintenance office at 6:03 on blank 2017. The object was found on maintenance manager Blank's desk. Stapled to the crate was a handwritten note on cloth. The note says, Hello, Site 47. We are very pleased you ordered to ship your new soda. Yours truly, Amazing Co. Okay, and the picture is of 2 bottles of soda. Kind of look like Throwback Jones Soda Company labels or something. One that looks to be orange. The other one is a blue, maybe a blue raspberry or something.
All right.
Something that you would see like a basketball player from the 80s selling.
Yeah.
Hey,
try Magic Johnson soda.
No comment.
I love how you were going to interrupt Abysmii for the mention of pallet crates. Yeah, hey guys, do you like dead pallet? Get pieces of his dead skin and toenail clippings and hair clippings sent to your desk every day.
Hey,
Amazing Co.
if you love dead pallet, then that's for you. And if you hate dead pallet, you could just do some voodoo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Inserted inside RPC 909 are 4 cardboard carry cases, each containing 6 bottles of soft drinks. All of the cases are in fair condition. Each bottle of soft drinks are henceforth known as RPC 909-1 through 24. The front and back of the cardboard carry cases are each inscribed with the following. Amazing Co. Soda. Are you inadequate? Do you strive to get life expectations? Satisfy your overhead?
Maybe.
Provide for your home?
Don't have one.
Try Amazing Co.'s brand new soda line. Soda. Improvement will be promised. Never be a failure again. Try all our new featured and be satisfied. New features. Experience Fantastic Fanta, Bombastic Blueberry, and Rock and Roll Root Beer. 2 of each. All right.
I would drink Rock and Roll Root Beer. Just saying.
This reminds me of a project I was involved with a while back.
Yeah.
Called Burger.com.
Thought it was Burger Load.
No, you're a Burger Load.
Oh, okay.
So, the fact that there are these different flavors and that they could potentially do other things, for some reason, reminds me of Outlaw Star and, like, castor shells. Am I crazy?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, anyway. The sides of each case are inscribed with the following. Nutritional facts: serving size, 13.5 ounces, 400 milliliters. 1 serving in each. Amount per serving, calories 500, 0% of your vitamins, great ingredients, pure organic water for delivery, agave nectar for taste, citrus and color for effectiveness, carbonation to spice up your life. I do love how a lot of these things, they're very clearly pulling pictures from random parts of the internet of just antiquated things. That are like, whenever it's a product, it's always like some weird knockoff product.
Right.
And so they like kind of write around that with like poor grammar and things that you would expect to find at like Big Lots.
Right. I love shit like this. I love like fake broken English that is, almost like otherworldly, like somebody who not just broken English, but someone or something that doesn't understand human ideas.
Yeah.
It has 0% of your vitamins. Like, okay, thank you.
It's like, so, oh man, so how's that new soda? Is it kind of like a spider tasting soda? Is it kind of, it's the same idea of like the otherworldly thing that wants you to, that's just obsessed with spiders.
Would
you describe this as spiders crawling down your throat? No. Why would anyone ever want that in a soda? Right. That's Mm-hmm.
Of course.
On the side of the soda, it says that it has natural benefits. I guess that makes you more spider-like.
Oh man, somebody should write that either for SCP, RPC, whatever, but not me because I cannot do the format. So.
Or the PCP lavatory.
Yeah, there you go.
There's definitely spiders in there. They're probably not meant to be there. They just haven't been exterminated.
I mean,
but you can bet they're for sale, regardless.
I can't do the voice really, but you could just almost hear, "This is my friend Spider. He talks about spiders." Then you just hear this guy go, "Spiders, man! I love spiders." Anyway. I forgot I was going to mention, this was found in the office of somebody who works for the RPC.
True.
Delivered to them. That's kind of an interesting thing.
True. Did it ship itself? Is someone trying to plant stuff? Yeah, who knows? Each of the 4 cardboard carry cases contains 2 bottles of each new flavor. Both Fantastic Fanta are on one side of the case, Bombastic Blueberry are in the middle, and Rock and Roll Root Beer are on the opposite side. Each bottle is 25 centimeters tall.
Root and Roll Rock Beer.
What are you, a Flintstone? I want some of that Root and Roll Rock Beer, Bonnie.
Gee, Fred. You gotta get the clean Camel cigarettes.
Yeah.
Your kids will love them.
Oh man. Yeah, I vape.
Smoke. Not now, Bam Bam. Each bottle is 25 centimeters tall, has a 6.7 centimeter diameter at the base and a 2.5 centimeter diameter at the top, which fits around 400 milliliters of liquid. Each bottle is made of transparent green-tinted glass. The bottom of each bottle is formed by a concave punt extending 3.5 centimeters into the bottle.
Abysmii, have you ever been called a concave punt?
There are a few unhappy clients, that one time.
Have you ever been called a concave cunt?
Nope. Not until today.
Well, welcome to a new experience.
To America. Thus far, 7 bottles of RPC 909-1 through 24 have been tested. When empty bottles of RPC 909-1 through 24 are placed inside RPC 909 with or without the cap, the bottles will be refilled and recapped with the appropriate liquid inside. RPC 909 bottles use 21 tooth crown top bottle caps. The method of recapping is unknown. If a bottle is placed in the crate without the cap, a new cap will materialize to seal the bottle.
So basically, this will make you rich in the Fallout universe.
Yes. And possibly diabetic.
Just theoretically, if they were made out of copper, this would also make you rich.
Yeah. Each flavor... actually, you could just sell the fucking soda. What are we talking about? Each flavor has been tested in various amounts on multiple subjects. Each subject was made to perform standardized physical and creative tasks before testing began. Each Fantastic Fanta... Now, isn't Fanta a brand name?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I want to look that up, actually, while you're reading.
I mean, it doesn't really make much of a difference since it's anomalous weird-ass soda. I mean, they might as well just say, great tasting Coca-Cola. It's like, that's not... You can't use that.
Well, with the weird grammar, it's coming from, Anomalous India. Alternate dimension Anomalous India is shipping the soda over here.
Okay,
so this is just foreign rip-off soda, yeah.
I will say, nobody out there write an article about how India is imaginary and doesn't exist. That probably will make people mad.
What? You're saying that there's this country out there that has a giant English-speaking population that's not white?
Jesus Christ.
Do you really think a subcontinent in Southeast Asia could have a space program? Really? It's not possible.
Are you telling me that these people are not from the IRS calling for gift cards? Each Fantastic Fanta RPC 909-1, 2, 7, 8, 13, 14, 19, and 20 bottle features a wrapped paper logo with the writing, "Soda by Amazing Co. for that fantastic feelings," in bright orange. Fantastic Fanta is bright orange in color. Subjects report that it tasted of sweet oranges. Okay, sweet oranges, by the way, is my favorite stripper.
He sipped and feeling fantastic.
God damn it.
He sipped
Fanta,
and
by the way,
feeling.
is totally a brand name, and yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
So.
Testing of Fantastic Fanta took place between 1430 blank 2017. Oh, beginning at. Did I say between?
Yeah, so it took, but the testing took approximately a fortnight. Now we can put that in the tags. There we go. Good. We got it.
Ooh.
Got him.
Oh, God. Testing with RPC 909-1 and 7, Fantastic Fanta has revealed the following effects on 5 separate D-Class personnel. They have D-Class personnel at the RPC.
Mm-hmm.
Or is this just copied over? And not
They're on
edited
loan.
yet?
What are they going to do? Like, what is the SCP Foundation going to do? Lobby a complaint?
They should have...
Give us our experiment test subjects back.
They should have an SCP class personnel where they just abducted people from the SCP Foundation.
Animosity.
Man, that's yeah. I do like our headcanon of these are different. These are all existing in the same universe, and they just hate each other.
Yeah.
I prefer that. Yeah.
First hour after any amount of Fantastic Fanta consumed, increase beta brainwaves, serotonin production, and epinephrine secretion. Subjects report heightened senses, feeling unable to sit, and an increased drive to accomplish goals. When told to complete various physical tasks and creative writing tasks, all subjects comply. So this is just basically cocaine.
I like to point out that you said feeling unable to sit when it was sit still, but I kind of like the headcanon of you're unable to sit down if you drink Fantastic Fanta.
Yeah.
Second hour, body temperature increases by approximately 3 degrees centigrade. Agitation, dilated pupils, and tremors were observed. All subjects report feeling fantastic, in quotes, and refuse to evaluate further. Subjects continuously state, I feel fantastic when probed for answers. Subjects continue to complete tasks with an increased rate of efficiency.
This is cocaine.
You just drink it and you can't stop saying how stoked you are.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm fantastic.
I feel so stoked right now. Third hour, diarrhea and profuse sweating occurred. At this point, subjects begin to appear panicked. Some began shouting, I feel fantastic, continuously. Performance on standardized tasks continued to increase at approximately 150% over the total testing period. So it's just like taking Coke, getting a high, feeling stoked, and having bad diarrhea.
I mean, isn't that basically just any given energy drink?
I don't know, man. I guess my body's dead to energy drinks now. Fourth hour, body temperatures continue to rise to an average of 42 degrees centigrade, and subjects begin to experience seizures. Each Fantastic Fanta seizure begins as a complex partial seizure and progresses to a generalized convulsive seizure. The first round of seizures generally lasted for 5 minutes, followed by a 3-minute break in which each subject laid still while drooling. No subject responded to No subjects responded to attempted communication in this time. Following this 3 minutes pause, the prolonged seizure began. The seizure ended with the concurrent death of the subject. Death is determined to be caused by a lack of oxygen, partially resulting from aspiration of liquid during the seizure.
So you drown in the Fantastic Fanta that you throw up while you're having a seizure.
I'm gonna say I like this so far.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good way to die. Like, if the highness is that great, maybe it's worth it.
He died the way he lived. Fantastic.
I wonder, do people actually feel fantastic, or are they just unable to express their thoughts, and it just comes out, I feel fantastic?
I imagine it's like riding a severe high. You know, you feel amazing, but like your brain chemistry is kind of altered, so it's relative.
Okay, take the best orgasm you've ever had, multiply it by 20, And that's how it feels having that profuse diarrhea and sweating session.
God
I
damn
thought
it.
you were going to say, take the best orgasm you've ever had. Now imagine having diarrhea during it.
Well, that's what it is.
Oh, no. Oh, man. All I can think of is, like, the horrified faces of all the circus clowns, but yeah.
Honey, are you okay in there?
Abysmii's just trying to skip over this comment.
So whose turn is it to read?
It's my turn. Oh, man.
Oh,
Okay. Each bombastic blueberry, RPC 909, 3, 4, 9, 10, 15, 16, 21, and 22, bottle features wrapped paper logo stating, Soda by Amazing Co. Need to light up your life? Written in bright blue. Bombastic blueberry is dark blue in color. I wouldn't call that dark blue. Subjects report it tastes nothing like... nothing like expletive blueberries and tastes more like how gasoline smells.
Ew.
dude,
I love
I'd be
this.
into that.
Yeah, I like how gasoline smells too. Testing of bombastic blueberry took place beginning at 12/10, redacted 2018. They took a year between testing it. Damn,
Well,
okay.
people died, man.
They're D-class. What do they care?
Yeah.
Testing with RPC 909, 3, and 9 of bombastic blueberry on 7 D-class personnel has revealed the following effects.
So,
Again, the testing took an entire fortnight. I got to say it so the YouTube audio engineers can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna just brush past the fact that both of you say you like the way gasoline smells. You huffers. Okay. First hour.
He stood up and huffing gasoline.
I stood up and fell down. First hour after any amount of bombastic blueberry consumed. Now we know what this is gonna do, right? It's called bombastic.
dude.
It smells like gasoline.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
First
You know
hour. Oh, what?
Is it going to turn into a Violet situation from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh, maybe.
Possibly. First,
But it just keeps going.
and there's much more diarrhea. First hour after any amount of bombastic blueberry consumed. Subjects claim to experience increased visual sensitivity. Subjects also report headaches. Subjects increase performance on sensory tasks. Second hour. Subjects report increased pain from headaches and complain of nausea. Subjects show increased irritability and drowsiness. I don't know what's wrong with me now. Say what?
Subdac.
Oh man, let me just try to get my myself back here. Fortnite. Okay. Subjects show improved scores on standardized physical and sensory acuity testing. CT scans taken during this period show physical signs of hydrocephalus. So their heads are
Expanded,
gonna pop.
To be fair, you have to have a pretty high IQ to understand and appreciate the taste of bombastic blueberry.
To be fair, you have to have hydrocephalitis to appreciate Rick and Morty. Third hour. Subjects report difficulty focusing and are recorded to have sudden falls and difficulty walking during tests. Most subjects stated the following, or similar statements. It feels like the worst headache of my life. Fourth hour. Subjects experience short-term memory loss and are unable to complete performance tests. Some D-class experience generalized seizures. Level of consciousness continuously drops close to the end of the fourth hour. Bradycardia? Is that pronounced right? And hypertension developed. Fifth hour. Subject's level of consciousness continues to drop alongside heart rate until ventricular rhythms and asystole develop. Autopsies revealed intracranial herniation to be the cause of death. I was hoping they were going to explode, literally, but
Yeah.
it's more of an internal rupture.
Yeah, so bradycardia is low heart rate.
More like
Abnormally low.
what's that meme? Gamer hydrocephalitis versus chadicardia? Is that?
All right. Testing of RPC 909-14 for explosive effects revealed the following. The following? Okay.
The following.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
When any amount of RPC 909-14 bombastic blueberry is exposed to temperatures of equal to or over 54 centigrade, the liquid combusts into a large amount of flying sparks. The sparks are not of a high enough temperature to ignite surrounding materials. RPC 909-14 was refueled. Refueled? Why am I mispronouncing words so bad? Fortnite for further explosive testing. When the sealed bottle was exposed to an ambient temperature of 54 centigrade, it became filled with bright showers of white sparks. The bottle remained undamaged as the contents were consumed over the next 4 minutes. So I like that this SPC? What the
no.
I'm having a stroke.
Have you been drinking
Fantastic Fanta?
Oh, man.
How do you feel, DP?
I'm going to stand up and sit down. I do like that this RPC entry has a bunch of different sub-RPCs. You know what I mean?
It has a few flavors of RPC.
It's a good idea because it allows you to kind of make a bunch of variety, but it's entirely justified because everyone would assume, oh, there's tons of different soda flavors, so there's got to be at least 3 or 4.
Right.
So it's clever. It's a clever premise.
Okay.
All right. Each rock and roll root beer, RPC 909-5, bottles 6, 11, 12, 7, 18, 23, 24. Bottle is wrapped in a paper logo stating, Soda by Amazing Co. It will rock your life. Written in black. Rock and roll root beer is pitch black in color. Subjects reported it tasted of the best damn root beer I've ever had. Now that's... no, that's not a reference to an actual root beer slogan. Slogo? Wow.
Dude.
Damn it.
Collective stroke.
Detective Pikachu. Okay, good.
Oh,
Maybe
great. God damn it. It's the Avengers. It's the worst Avenger on the team. It's Slogo, here to try to sell criminals products.
So I was caught between slogan and logo, apparently.
Thanos, I see you got a glove for your hand. What about the other hand? Let's say you got to take a hot dish out of the oven. You're going to burn yourself. What you need is this extra size oven mitt. Slogo,
Come on, Slogo. Testing of rock and roll root beer took place at beginning at 9/25 blank 2018. Testing with RPC 909-5 and 11, rock and roll root beer has revealed the following effects.
Rock and roll root beer. I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
Wait, what, did you just do fucking reggae for rock and roll?
Rock and roll root beer, mon.
I know what the beat was now. I was trying to do Smoking in the Boys' Room.
Ah, I see.
Rock and roll root... I don't know why.
Root beer in the boys' room. What? First hour after any amount of rock... Oh, wait, maybe that's like a Mormon song. Root beer in the boys' room. Don't let the teachers find out. First hour after any amount of rock and roll root beer is consumed. Subjects reported feeling upbeat. All subjects began to tap their feet and hum various rhythms. That turned to reggae. No improvement in standardized performance tests is noted, so they don't get better at anything. Bunch of fucking hippies.
Awesome.
Second hour. Subjects began to sing various songs around the start of the second hour, increasing in volume slowly. Subjects did not experience an increase...
Brown out.
Subjects do not experience an increase in singing talent or quality.
Oh boy.
Breathing rate of subjects increased as expected. No improvement in standardized performance tests are noted.
It's just a bunch of drunk people trying to sing Bohemian Rhapsody together as loud as possible.
Scaramouche, 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 Scaramouche,
Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Louder! Scaramouche!
Third hour. Subjects continued to continuously sing. Hoarseness of the voice is detected in all subjects. Subjects show signs of shortness of breath and began to cough up bloody sputum. Some subjects lost consciousness during the third hour for short periods of time. Subjects refused to communicate with the researchers and continued to sing. All subjects in the third hour refused to perform standardized performance tests.
Holy shit, guys. Pause. This is Russian sleep experiment, but it's rock and roll soda.
The rock and roll soda experiment?
Mm-hmm.
The
that
rock
was the
and roll
American
root beer.
version of the Russian sleep experiment. Yeah. We just did it with root beer.
Subjects performed standardized performance testing under duress by guard personnel, and all scores showed a marked decline.
Mm-hmm.
So they actually had a gun to their head, making them do it. 4th hour. Subjects continued to sing through with increasing amounts of blood exiting their mouths. Breathe. So they just became Kiss, essentially.
Yeah.
Breathing rate increased rapidly at this point. Subjects began to expire with a long-lasting redacted erection. Maybe? Is that a long-lasting boner?
Some subjects began to expire with the long-lasting blank. I don't know.
Long-lasting erection. Autopsies determined the cause of death to be exsanguination due to tracheal tear.
It's pretty metal. I like it.
We got show testing plan there.
Okay. It's like, yeah, I do vocals for Bloody Septum. Sputum, rather.
Bloody sputum, yeah.
Addendum. After the discovery of the subject...
No, there's a testing plan, you frig.
Oh my god. Cross-testing is required to determine the effects of different variations of RPC-909-1 through 24's interactions with each other. I believe that our next round of testing should begin by combining 1 ml of each substance in a secured environment. Remember, people, we do not know... We have no idea how these liquids will react to each other. Exercise caution. Clearance for testing has also been requested to determine the viability of diluting the liquid for any possible use. So they're talking about doing a suicide.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know what a suicide is, it's when you go up to the soda fountain and go on all the different drinks.
Mm-hmm.
The RPC scientists are under the direction of an 8-year-old at Wendy's.
They really are.
Now mix them all together.
It's good when you mix Sprite and Coke and Mountain Dew and iced tea and orange juice or orange soda.
I would, if I were writing this, I would have, instead of testing them together, I would have and then they got a secret shipment of diet soda. Wow. And God knows what that does to people. Considering
the ones we have right now are 500 calories a bottle.
Oof.
Right.
But yeah, so here is advice if you want to do a suicide.
Wait. Let's examine that phrase.
A single suicide.
Here's what you do. Go up to the drink fountain and get, 50% of anything you want. Then either get root beer or Dr. Pepper for the other 50%. That's my tip, kids.
What if instead...
Then you put the cyanide in that, and then you drink it.
Especially if you play Fortnite. What I would suggest is actually get half a cup of water, and then mix in the other sodas. That'd be disgusting.
Watered down soda.
Ugh.
All right, final addendum. After the discovery of the object, each personnel that was currently or who had previously worked at Site-47 during the previous 6 months had all communication devices screened. No contact with the GOI Amazing Go was detected. Review of security tapes outside of Site-47 revealed no containment breaches. It is believed that the object is not capable of teleportation, but was instead somehow transported inside the site by Amazing Co. personnel.
Huh. Interesting.
Cool.
And this has 4.5 stars. And I think this is good because it never really goes to that over-the-top place.
No.
Yeah.
So it's rudimentary enough to be a classic entry about something that's just an anomalous object. It's just something, it's not going to leap out and kill you. It's not going to scare you. It's not going to make your eyeballs explode out of your head. It just exists, and don't drink it.
And it has... There's a lot of little bits of charm in here.
Yeah.
Especially how the marketing is and what the words used and how broken it is, but it's also sinister. I don't know. This is what I like, I guess, in the weird fiction scientific entries, whatever you want to call these things.
Well, one thing that it also has going for it is that it does kind of take the shotgun approach, so it can do different things, and it just does them very briefly. So you have one soda that's kind of like Happy Puppet Syndrome, where it's kind of making you manic, and then you have one that's just making you turn into, a Violet from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then you have the Russian sleep experiment, but it's rock and roll Russian root beer sleep experiment.
Yeah.
and it's singing instead,
Right.
So I like that. This is a fun entry.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. It's regenerative, toxic, and explosive. Everything you want
In a woman.
Everything you want?
in a woman. Man, you haven't seen her till she's regenerating, man. I mean, what?
When Britney Spears was saying I'm toxic, I was like, yeah, you are.
I'm toxic. I'm regenerative.
Soda, amazing coat. It'll excite you.
Well, she did regenerate all her hair.
True. True.
Is Britney Spears an RPC?
Is Britney Spears purple guy?
It could be. It could be.
Leave purple guy alone. We're reading RPC 844.
Now,
What?
this RPC asks a very important question. What really happened to the dinosaurs?
Yes. I think we all know the answer to that. They never existed. They're a lie.
Mm-hmm.
They're a lie.
They're a lie.
Well, just how many times I gotta tell you, ain't no dinosaurs. Look out in the goddamn museum. You see any?
This creature, this anomalous creature we've collected right here, appears to be a dinosaur, but you see, it's actually the behemoth from about 2,000 years ago, when the Earth was created.
See, these are actually the bones of the Ender Dragon.
Oh no! Minecraft creationist rednecks.
MCR? Oh no.
They're getting too detailed, too specific. We have to back out. We're
Kids, when you go to your next My Chemical Romance concert, I have some signs for you to hold.
All right.
You want to start us off, Slimebeast?
Sure, of course I do. RPC 844. Registered Phenomena Code, RPC 844. Object Class, Beta Red. I think that's bad. Hazardous types, Physical Hazard, Sentient Hazard, Organic Hazard, Aggression Hazard. Okay, it's bad. Containment Procedures. All instances of RPC 844 are to be contained by Authority security forces outfitted with standard NATO military equipment, along with specially created electric fence. This is Jurassic Park. Daily patrols of sections of the fence are required. RPC 844 is a clever girl, is to be contained within the borders of the Nordauslandent region of Svalbard. Svalbard, ladies and gentlemen. And the Authority and the Norwegian government have come up with a successful... Okay, this is not written as tightly. Have come up with a successful disinformation campaign. While present, all members of the present security forces are to pose as being a part of a new NATO military installation. Termination of an instance of RPC 844 is only permitted should any of the instances breach containment. In the event of a containment breach, hold on to your butts. Now, Authority security forces is to send a detachment to isolate and contain the instance. A specially modified tranquilizer dart has been found to pierce the skin of all instances of RPC 844. In firing the dart, the instance should lose consciousness in approximately 5 seconds, giving enough time to place the instance back in containment. In the event a person outside of the Authority or Norwegian government gains any knowledge of RPC 844, Class B amnestics are to be administered.
Na 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 na.
Na, 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 no. Amnestitized.
Okay.
Half of these sentences could be cut down. Like they are overly wordy.
You know what that was? That paragraph was a suicide. It was a little bit of everything from each spigot.
Description. RPC-844 is a large group of extremely hostile creatures which resemble a prehistoric Tyrannosaurus Rex, except with longer arms, approximately 3 meters in length, allowing a larger field of movement well as seemingly bullet.
It's the Indominus Rex. Okay, good.
Yeah.
As well as the seemingly bullet-resistant skin. Each instance seems capable of displaying basic emotion and has a lifespan of approximately 25 years. Authority security squads are responsible for most of the data compiled on RPC 844 with an extensive body cam footage detailing many of the instances of behavior. This is plural. RPC-844 was located by Authority personnel in 1996 after the release of Jurassic Park.
God damn it.
In 1996 and was not completely contained until February 2nd, 1997. Instances of RPC-844 travel and live in groups of at least 6, but can be as large as 20. Each instance of RPC-844 grows with the amount of challenges they win with other members of their species. This trait is particularly dominant among males, with few females actually partaking in a challenge.
The females prefer to play Mercy.
While their skin... That's the next Overwatch hero is going to be a dinosaur, I'm telling you.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Space dinosaur.
Could you imagine an actual full-size Tyrannosaurus Rex as the next Overwatch hero? You have to crouch to go outdoors and everything.
And he's especially vulnerable to meteor strike.
God damn it.
And you can only make the sounds from old Godzilla.
Yeah.
While their skin is seemingly bullet-resistant, specially made and modified tranquilizer darts have been able to pierce it. My dinosaur T-Rex RPC entry has bulletproof skin. Well, I have sleep darts that are anti-Tyrannosaurus Rex without piercing skin.
Mm-hmm.
Storm arrow. Yeah, I mean, the Indominus Rex thing wasn't one of the things that had longer arms.
I don't know. I didn't see the movie because I don't care.
Me neither, but
The African
what?
Tyrannosaurus Rex has longer arms.
Okay.
Explain that, scientists.
Dinosaur arm cucking?
Yeah. Dinosaur arm cucking. The DAC Foundation.
Addendum. Extensive tests by now head researcher Marius Stryker. Wow, we actually get a full name.
Ooh.
Look at that. Have shown that the brains of RPC-844 are extremely similar to that of a human, but clearly not descended from the same ancestor without the components for speech, long-term memory, and complex emotion. All instances of RPC-844 have shown that they are aware of the Authority's presence, and some having attacked Authority patrols. Site 57 houses approximately 4 instances of RPC-844 and is monitoring for any changes in behavior.
All right. What do we think about this so far?
Kind of bland.
It's a dinosaur?
It's a bunch of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Cool.
Notable and documented instances of RPC-844. I will say this could redeem itself because of the time frame. It could redeem itself if it said they were found in the possession of Stephen Redacted, who was using them to film a movie. RPC-844-01.
The movie was E.T. Oh, they have long arms, that's why, okay.
All the scenes were cut. Oh. RPC-844-01 is the alpha female in the largest collective of instances. Alpha female, we're going to get some dinosaur arm cucking. In the largest collective of instances that make up RPC-844, leading as a matriarchal figure. Larger than the average instance of RPC-844, don't say that to her face. She is approximately 13.7 meters tall and 7.92 meters in length.
Weight redacted.
Damn.
We have a code name for RPC-844-1, Large Marge.
Ooh, that'd be nice. If they said that, I would be okay with that.
Large and in charge Marge. Yeah, that'd be cool.
RPC-844-03 is an alpha male in one of the larger collectives that makes up RPC-844. RPC-844-03 often displays erratic and violent impulses not seen in other instances behaviors. RPC-844-03 is the largest instance of RPC-844, being at least 2 meters taller and longer than any other instance. A request to move him to site A70... Oh my god, 57... Fortnite is currently pending. Ninja. Denied. We cannot risk another containment breach at Site 57, head researcher Stritcher.
Now, I get the feeling this probably is not the case. But I feel like head researcher Stritcher was invented for this article. Like,
yeah,
my guy is the head researcher.
Oh God!
Doesn't help that it's misspelled the second time and then goes back to the other spelling the third time.
Oh, I just noticed.
Uh-huh.
All right. Abysmii.
RPC 844-08. -08 is a smaller female and one of -01's offspring. 08 is the runt of her hatch group and displays ignorance in the violent nature of her species. She is usually separated from her group and approaches Authority researchers and members of security teams often. She displays a higher degree of intelligence than all other RPC 844 life forms.
And we have dubbed her Mary Sue.
A request to move her to Site 57 is currently pending.
They call her Bella Swan.
Hermione Granger, approximately 9.1 meters tall and 4.5 meters in length. Request granted, even with the possibility of angering -01, since 08 is quite docile, we can continue extensive research into the origin and genetic makeup of RPC 844, as well as why their skin is bulletproof. I thought it was resistant.
Okay, all you science guys. Today we're here to gather to make finding out about how their skin is bulletproof. Like, it just,
Dinosaur skin. How the fuck does that work?
I don't want to be harsh, but it's like night and day, between the different articles.
Well, I think if we ask Prasagor, he can tell us if dinosaurs were bulletproof or bullet resistant.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who just read?
Me.
Okay. I'm not hating this.
Yeah, I'm
not hating it. I'm just a little uninterested.
I'm not hating. I'm just a little unwell.
909 was just like a home run is the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, this one is like the premise so far is dinosaurs with bulletproof skin. Okay, good start. Where's the punch here? There's a lot of them. And,
I think the punch is literally just that it's dinosaurs, which I am kind of okay with because it's kind of like a funny concept in upon itself of like, no, we still have dinosaurs. We don't know why they're bullet resistant.
I think that I'm waiting for like some kind of twist or some stinger or something like that. But to me, it's like, so there are dinosaurs, and I'm like, okay, I've seen many, many things about dinosaurs still being alive. And then it's like, but there's a mommy and she's protective. Okay, that's most mommies. There's a daddy and he's kind of scary. Like, well, that could be a lot of daddies out there. And then there's a baby dinosaur, and the baby dinosaur is friendly and smart. And I'm like, that's you. Is this a self-insert dinosaur? But maybe not. Probably not. Just that's that flavor I get,
An OD, original dinosaur.
OD. So, in this episode, we're going to be talking about Fortnite, suicides, and ODs.
Yep.
And arm cucking. Site 57 is the main research facility for RPC 844, housing 300 personnel, and is located on Bear Island, right next to Iron Man Peninsula, my other favorite thing. Site 57 is located near Site 02. 002. Okay, that doesn't make sense.
That's weird, yeah.
Site 57 actually has just so you know, guys, Site 57 actually has an above-ground military installation, thus making the disinformation campaign all the more truthful. Site 57 is also a large contributor to experimental containment protocols utilized by the Authority.
I would say that this writer is much more in line with my skills and abilities, because they're writing in a much more personable way.
Right.
Instead of the scientific way that you would hope that these things are written.
Right. It's not that it's bad writing. It's what I'm picking up on, and what I think you guys also have picked up on, is the fact that it's conversational in tone.
Yeah.
Whereas, other things on these sites usually aren't. So that's the jarring part.
Which is why I've never written this stuff, because it's like, RPC, that's a new thing. I could write that. And then it's like, well, no, because I'm shitty at that style of writing. I'm not good at it. And I don't care to get better at it. And then in the past, I've been asked to work on the Faceless Corporation stuff, and I'm like, you wouldn't like what I write. So I wouldn't like what I write. So
you never know. To each his own, you know.
Now, the PCP laboratory, if that wasn't a real thing, I would be able to write things for that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the PCP articles would all be written out like, you know, all right, so check this out. I'm walking along, and I see this gum stuck to the ground, and I'm like, that's no ordinary gum. It's got an eyeball in it. I'm like, man, someone got their eyeball knocked out, landed in a piece of gum, got stuck there. But no, it starts turning and looking at me. It's following my movements. I'm like, shit, damn.
And then laser beam starts shooting out, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta sell this.
Yeah.
PCP 50 Gumballs.
Gumballs.
RPC 844 incident log. Incident number 1. Member of research team witnessed large-scale violence between RPC-844-01's collective and RPC-84403. See, this is already a weird thing because they're talking about the 3 RPC 8-44s that we know about.
Right.
But there's like hundreds of them, right?
Yeah. There's a lot. Yeah.
So we're just talking about 1, 2, and 3, whereas you go back to 909 and they had different flavors and they were all random numbers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like little things like that. Emerges victorious, killing and eventually eating the dead instances. Incident number 2, containment breach at Site 57, resulting in RPC-844-02 and 16 being terminated. 32 casualties, 26 research personnel, and 6 security officers. Incident 3, second containment breach at Site 57, RPC-588-844-05, 12 and 20 are all terminated. 68 casualties, 42 research personnel, 1 outside researcher, 1 member of the Norwegian government, 13 members of on-site security forces, former head researcher Jacob Abdullahi.
I don't know.
Abdullahi? Yeah, Abdullahi. There we go.
Yeah. Body cam footage archive. So we got a Private Jenko, a Commander Anders, and a Private Michaels. We could all take one voice here.
I'm going to be Private Michaels.
I'll be Private Jenko.
So you're going to make me Commander Anders Breivik.
Commander Anders. Yes. He's the one.
You can see the little undercurrent of shit posting.
A 3-man reconnaissance team was deployed to Nordaustlandet, Svalbard, to locate an anomaly reported by local fishermen. The team reached the area and remained for several hours with no anomalous activity recorded.
Oh, sir, yeah, all the fish are getting eaten up by them there dinosaurs. We're Norwegians.
I saw that dinosaur went in and took my net.
I love that my idea of Norwegian is just Wisconsin.
Well, I mean, that's where the Swedes and Norwegians went, so that's not far off.
Oh, great Thor, God of Thunder. Quit it, will ya? We're trying to sleep down here.
Let me go get my hammer.
Yeah.
Sir, are you absolute?
You're gonna give someone a concussion with that hammer of yours. Come on now. All right, anyway.
Sir, are you absolutely sure there's something here? We've walked almost the entirety of the area that was required.
Well, we've got our orders, and we know what happens when they're not obeyed.
Okay, Reagan Anders. I'm with Janko on this, sir. It doesn't seem to be anything here.
Well, shit.
Let's hope it's 2 polar bears fighting so we can go home.
Nah, those aren't bears. I've heard them fight before.
It came from the northeast. Let's go take a look. Jenko, have a look.
Commander Anders and Private Michael stay in place, with Private Jenko moving to the top of a small ridge. Yeah, we got something.
What is it?
Guessing you've seen Jurassic... Oh, come on, really? Guessing you've seen Jurassic Park, sir?
Yeah?
Well, you're in it.
You best start believing in Jurassic Park.
God.
Because you're in it.
You.
What does this mean?
What? You want to say that again?
What's that mean?
We've got real, honest-to-God dinosaurs up over here. About 10? Over.
We got hand to God, real dinosaurs up in this bitch.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I gotta call this in.
The fuck?
I'm sure that's how the Swedes actually, the Norwegians actually talk.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they're Norwegian. I think they were just stationed in Norway.
Anders is Norwegian, that's for sure. Janko? Michael's maybe not, but...
Maybe.
Anders steps a few feet away and radios authority personnel to confirm anomalous activity in the area.
Sir, 2 of them have seen me.
They're waving.
Very extended dinosaur.
They want a picture.
Arms.
Yeah. Alright. Who wants to give the direction on this one? Footage shows 2 instances of RPC 844 slowly approaching Private Jenko. Stay calm, Jenko. Don't fire. Make sure you seem not threatening.
Sir, they're getting really close. Private Jenko slowly... Oh, sorry, you take this.
Private Jenko slowly stands, backing away. One of the instances slowly approaches him. Michaels and Anders both aim directly at all the instances of children. All the instances ordering Jenko to slowly back off. The other instances roar, and Michael fires a short burst at one of the instances, hitting the one near Jenko. The instance roars and bites down towards Jenko, ripping his head off. Uh-huh. Anders and Michael open fire, angering the other instances, and Michael turns to run, leaving Anders to be killed.
Hey.
Michael's footage shows...
Come on, get back here.
Michael's footage show him running for approximately 32 seconds before being eaten.
All right. It's Jurassic Park, the RPC. I mean...
Yeah. What if there were dinosaurs who are bulletproof, but don't worry, we swear they won't get out?
And this is titled, What Really Happened to the Dinosaurs? Is that...
And it doesn't answer that question.
Nothing, I guess. They're still here.
Yeah. And they're bulletproof.
Yeah.
Because reasons.
This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, there you have it.
Meteors and lava flows, tiny arms can't touch my nose. You're never gonna open fire on me.
That's because I'm an RPC.
Yeah. All right.
You're welcome for the theme song, people. Okay, yeah, I really don't have much to say about this one, unfortunately. It's competently written. It's just a little uninspired, I guess.
Yeah.
It seems like... It's odd that the more rudimentary objects are usually the more imaginative and fanciful. And the more the more fanciful objects and creatures are usually the most rudimentary in their execution.
Yeah, why couldn't these dinosaurs have been also convertible into nice furniture? That would have been fun.
I mean,
nice leather couch.
Yeah.
Bulletproof couch.
Yeah.
Bulletproof couch. That sounds like a, I don't know.
This
Tarantino
right here is my megalodon. It also doubles as a megalofuton.
What we got here...
Triceratops, more like Triceratops barstool.
What we got here at the PCP is I got a couch. It's a nice couch, lovely couch. Hasn't been barely used. Repels other furniture, though. So if you got a coffee table or end table, you're not going to have that around, but...
That would be cool, because, you put a coffee table in the center of the room, and every time you leave the room, the furniture moves further to the edges of the room to get away from the coffee table.
They eventually start trying to go out the windows.
Yes. See, the mundane stuff always...
Why is my computer desk outside? How am I...
Oh, man, could you imagine the end of that article would be something like, research has shown, or during research, the desk of one of our researchers disappeared and was found on a bus to Detroit. It's just on a bus.
It's just called Feng Shui Coffee Table. Automatic Feng Shui Coffee Table.
Yeah. This is why we need to start our own thing with very loose rules, because we don't like rules. Following them at least.
I like rules.
Just not
rules.
This has been the Fear Fiction Podcast. Your hosts are Abysmii, Dead Palette, and Slimebeast. Music by Abysmii. Art by C.F. Comer. Voiceover by Atticus Jackson. Edited by Elias the Intern. Subscribe to Fearfic on YouTube to stay up to date on new episodes.
Hey, it's me, the lead researcher in the PCP laboratory, and I'm opening up a new child-friendly section of my eldritchified, non-Euclidean porta-potty. See the impossible made possible within the space of this here outhouse. I have row after row of containment chambers, and many of the more active living creatures are getting lonely. So may I present to you the PCP Petting Zoo. Our lead attraction is this here koi pond with fish that freeze any water they touch. So you can't exactly pet them. Who wants to pet a fish anyways? But you can walk across the pond over to our freaky rectangular pupiled goat area. We got an alien hive mind that possessed a series of 6 goats. And all them goats move in union. When you pet one, they'll be begging for more. Just don't touch your forehead to their forehead. I think that's how the hive mind spreads. Anyway. How about a hyper-intelligent parent that also happens to be an ultra-conservative Christian doomsday prepper? Get squawked at while you're gawking at this colorful creature and its canned stash of nuts and grains. Just be careful if he tries to get you to invest in gold. And because so many ask for it, yes, I have a zombie penguin virus that brings penguins back from the dead. Don't worry. My horde of undead aquatic flightless birds are only interested in eating living penguins. Yeah, but they are the fast type of zombie. Talk about some happy feats for some penguin eats. So please, bring the kids on down to the PCP laboratory, right off Route 666, right next to them slender tunnels. I got what you need. I got what you can pet and feed. Come on down. Man, goats. Who the hell have rectangular pupils? Bunch of devil shit.
Surviving Mars is a game from Paradox Interactive. It's the same company who made Tropico, which are both city management simulators. But Surviving Mars, as the name would indicate, is about building a colony on Mars. It is inspired by a lot of science fiction from the 60s and all the way up through a lot of Arthur C. Clarke work, as well as Star Trek. It's very well put together. It's very fun. It's challenging, but it's a gorgeous game and has a wonderful sense of humor that Paradox always seems to bring to these types of games. It's $30, which is very fair price. There's a lot of replayability, so go check that out. You can get it at paradoxplaza.com, or you can get it where I got it, which is on Steam.
Bro, so you stole it.
Stole what?
You stole it. That's where you got it.
Oh, yeah, no, totally.
LimeWire.
That's what Steam stands for. Stealing too eagerly against merchants. That's what Steam's...
Stealing to enjoy acquired merchandise.
Stealing the Electronic Arts Manifesto. What's
the manifesto say?
Oh, the manifesto says, fuck bitches, get money. Interesting.
I mean, at least they achieved their dreams.